want to say peace and blessings, everyone. Um, I'm on my alternate channel. Got restricted on my main channel, so using my alternative channel in the future, I will do more on this channel. I will start doing a lot of my uploads primarily on this channel because there's a lot of things that are going on, a lot of restrictions, a lot of things that are in place to hinder certain information to go out, stuff out there that, or should I say, things are in place to restrict, certain restrictions are in place to keep certain agendas moving forward. And so I had uploaded a video that's from a scientist years ago. I had the video for years. I downloaded the video about probably about 6 years ago, 5, 6 years ago, maybe a little longer. And this scientist was addressing the water problems in our communities. Not only the water problems, but other things that are happening that are specifically targeted towards our community. You guys understand what happened with Flint, Michigan, but that's not the only issue. Flint, Michigan is not the only issue that's dealing with the same things that we are dealing with. So, in this video, this scientist also addressed a crooked doctor up in Detroit that was that was doing poor diagnosis with cancer among men and women in our community, had them on cancer treatment as far as chemo and other treatments, and was made a ton of money off of that. So that video highlighted a number of different things about lead, how it's affected our community, and as far as the the younger generation having issues as far as learning disabilities. It addressed a lot. So that video was only a 7-minute clip, and it was taken down. It was taken down. I was unaware that the person in the video has a, I guess, was taken down from YouTube. See, family, I'm not familiar with the YouTube streets like most, because primarily I did a lot of my lives and everything for years on Facebook. So I'm not really familiar with YouTube. I'm getting up to speed with the do's and don'ts. And so, but nevertheless, they gave, they took, uh, applied some strikes against the channel. They also took the video down. So I am going to look into Odyssey and some of the other platforms to start getting some of this information out there, especially when I'm dealing with uploads, because unfortunately, there's not like there's a database that YouTube allow you to, to kind of go through to see if any content creators are restricted. And they did the scan on the video. They did all of those different things and allowed the video to go forward. But it was 4 or 5 hours later when they restricted it, put the restrictions on it, on the account, and took down the video. So nevertheless, family, this is going to be my alternative channel. So if you don't see me doing any lives, it's for a reason. When you see me just disappear, not doing lives, it's not by choice. It's because of me having restrictions. And so this channel here, I encourage you guys, get the word out there. Let's get the subscribers up. Let's get at least 500 subscribers. I think right now is at 400. 500 subscribers allow me to start posting in the community section. 1,000 subscribers plus 4,000 views would open up and unlock other opportunities in terms of being able to monetize the channel. So again, we're going to keep moving forward. We're going to keep having these discussions. Don't get distracted. Don't be discouraged, because there's a lot of things that are happening that's just unbelievable. The Tiffany Haddish situation, it's so much is going on, family, and what's unfortunate is we are the ones that tend to get caught up so much to where as though we lose our focus on the things we should be focusing on. Now, I'm not, and how can I put it? I'm not justifying her behavior. I'm not signing off on it, on her behavior, as far as in terms of the video that was made. But it does raise a lot of questions. Was the video tasteless? Absolutely. But, for those that try to compare what she had done in that video to a Harry Weinstein, to a R. Kelly, it was a poor tasting video. We have to ask all the people that was involved, not just Tiffany Haddish, not the other comedian that was Aries or whatever, but also the person that was filming the video. Who filmed the video, right? What about the parents that dropped the children off? It's a lot of questions to be asked. Yes, it was a terrible video. I saw it. I was like, wow. No one thought to say, hey, look, I understand trying to make humor out of this. I understand that, her approach with it. But again, it was definitely not a good video, right? But again, for those to try to equate this to or make it equivalent to the R. Kelly situation, this is nothing like the R. Kelly situation. Now, only commonality with the R. Kelly situation and this situation is the parents. Where were the parents? Where were the parents? Right? Where were the parents? Where were the parents? Why? How come it's just Tiffany Haddish that's being addressed and the brother man Aries? You know, I believe there's more to it. I believe because of Tiffany Haddish in terms of uh, making it clear her identity as being a blood descendant of Israel. I believe it's more to it. Why is it suddenly now, after all these years, right? You know, they got these same people, the kids that was involved, the parents that was involved, lawyers refused to even take their case. But now suddenly, in this time, this dispensation of time, now I'm going theology, right? But why now this is coming up? Why? Is it because she walks to her own walk to her own tune, walk to her own beat? So again, I want to make it clear, I'm not condoning the video. It was tasteless. It was poor choice. But you cannot make that video equivalent to the actions of R. Kelly. Anyone that's trying to do so, they are dealing with a different agenda. So for those that are not familiar with the Tiffany Haddish situation, I think it was, they said it was about 15, 20 years ago. So that tells you she was young. Tiffany Haddish was much younger. About 20 years ago, I believe they did at some type of comedy or studio, whatever. They did a comedy on pedophiles, and they were trying to do a comedy skit, basically looked like it was a PSA, but from a perspective of predators, right? Predator. And, that was the angle that they addressed it from. And, with that, was it tasteless? Yeah, they were showing the actor Aries. He was supposed to be the predator, and they were showing it and they put a comedy spin on it with him preying on a young boy, while Tiffany Haddish was the parent, right, who would leave her child with this guy. The red flags. Come on, family. We all been there. We've all been there. When I say we have people in our family that it's a family, understanding that you don't leave your children with certain family members, right? But yet some of our family members, the adults, still allowed some of these people, these pedophiles, these perverts, still watch their children. Me and my brothers, me and my cousins, I could speak on firsthand relatives that family knew was crooked, and they still allowed them to watch us, right? And they introduced us to alcohol. They introduced us to drugs. They introduced us to the street life. They introduced us to, uh, you know, sex and all that other stuff. You know, family members knowing that there's family members that you should not leave your kids with. We all have that in our families. There's family members I would not trust my kids with. I don't care who they are. They won't be around my kids. Never have. It's like, no, y'all gotta go. I don't care if it's the family reunion. No, I didn't allow my kids to be left with anyone. My kids stayed with me, going to family reunions. So again, that's it's sparking a bigger question for me is why now suddenly this is being plastered the way it is. It's because I believe it's starting with her identity, starting with her identity, and she don't care about what anyone says. She moved forward and she walked and danced to her own beat, her own drums. So that was my thing that, one of the things that's going on, the Tiffany Haddish situation. We already dealt with the Will Smith, and, to me, it was, Chris Rock is milking it a little bit. Don't get me wrong. Will Smith was wrong. He should not have slapped her on the, chose that setting to address or slap him. Personally, he should have addressed that one-on-one outside of that genre, but anyway, Chris Rock was wrong for joking on his wife, regardless of how you look at it. So both of them had their hands in it. Both of them are wrong. But again, I believe Will Smith should have he should have chose a different place to address it. He was wrong, but defending his wife, he wasn't. And guess what? Tiffany Haddish, she defended Will Smith. Let me say that again. Tiffany Haddish, she defended Will Smith. So is it a coincidence? Now you got comedians coming out trying to bash her. I mean, I respect Cat Williams, but man, I was disappointed to see what he had to say. And he's not just addressing the situation, but he went personal. Went personal on her. Her skill set. Did I feel like Tiffany Haddish was the funniest female comedian out there? Absolutely not. Same thing with Kevin Hart. Actually, truth be told, I don't. Cat Williams, some of his stuff is funny, but most of his stuff I can't get with it. I'm just being real with you. But does that give room to go personal? And I just don't agree with his approach. And you guys know I post some of Cat Williams stuff on the main channel. But family, look at how we go at each other. We see the same thing among the entertainment industry, among our people. We're seeing it right now, even among this awakening. Right? So a lot is going on, a lot of distractions going on. And family, we have to stay focused. We have to stay filled with the Holy Spirit, and I tell you, it's unbelievable some of the things that are happening, and it's like the increase, the enemy is now ratcheting up, just really turning up the heat on its delusion, its deception, its approach. So I just thought I'd do a quick live for those that are not aware. I am blocked right now on YouTube for the next 2 weeks, so it'll be 2 weeks from now, or should I say from yesterday, which was Wednesday. So 2 weeks from yesterday is when I'll be able to get back to the live stuff on YouTube. It just tells you that they are watching. It's telling you that I'm doing nothing but putting truthful information out there. And I'm also going to keep moving forward with the Road to Savannah. It will be out. I will have it complete by the time we conclude this 2-week lockdown on YouTube. So I will have it complete. It will be up for you guys to watch it. Great information that's going to be revealed in it. It's going to address a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff, the history of Savannah, as far as the church, other items is going to be highlighted. The writings on the pews, not just one pew, but it's going to address a couple of pews in that video, the approach. But it's a lot of information that I'm sharing and going to be revealed there. So Like I said, family, just wanted to encourage you guys. Thank you for the love and support for my born day last week, last Friday going into Saturday or Shabbat. Thank you guys for the love and support. Thank you guys for the love and support on We Woke Now. And again, if any of the moderators that's here from there, I encourage you guys go into the comment section of those videos and just post there that what I'm sharing here in terms of this alternative channel. And for those that are not familiar, those that are not subscribed, to subscribe to this channel. So with that being said, family, I appreciate you guys for your love and support again. Thank you for the contributions, and for the moderators offline, shoot me your email address uh, because I want to send you guys some gifts for being moderators. I want to send you guys some gifts. So go to We Woke Now, or and look at one of the videos, or look at the About Me page section of the platform, and email me, because I want to send some gifts out to you guys. But again, we'll talk about that video. I'm the video that they took down, 7-minute video that had some information in it that's parallel to what we're dealing with right now. And it was a Caucasian scientist who was calling this stuff out, and he's on point. When I played it, and like I said, I didn't realize I had the video, still had the video. And like I said, I had the video for years. And when I played it, I was like, wait a minute, this is what's going on right now. So family, everything is calculated. And again, for those that are not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. I want to do, like I said, I'm going to upload some videos here to build up some traction here at this alternative channel. So again, if you don't see lives going on, this is why. They restricted me. So for the next 2 weeks, I can't go live. So with that being said, family, let me get up in here. Got to get into Lowe's. Got some things I got to do in preparing our assembly for the upcoming feast days and so forth. So got to also do some preparation for our property, because we normally have Feast of Tabernacles on our property. We have the whole assembly. They all bring their tents out. Got a big enough piece of land to where as though we can accommodate all the people coming out. So, got to prepare the property. This is around the time I start really preparing our yard to be able to accommodate all those that's coming in to honor the Feast of Tabernacles. So with that being said, family, the lives are going to go forward. There's a live that's going to go tonight, that's scheduled tonight on We Woke Now, that was supposed to be premiered on the We Woke Now main channel, but it'll be premiered here. Share the link, get the word out, because it's going to give some great information. It's a documentary I had, but some clips of a documentary. It's not the full documentary, but it gives some powerful 30 minutes of information about who we are. So with that being said, family, I'll see you guys later on tonight. Let's get the word out. Shalom.